Yay, it worked! um, so, I don't remember. This might be the first recording I've done with this keyboard. And just, making sure that the hotkey does properly. Anyway, so I am recording in Layers of Fear 2. Now I've just clicked in so we get the audio. So, I don't know how I want to count this. Because it was one, I guess it is personal. It's not like, I didn't buy it because it was one of the Epic Game Store games. One of the games that they gave away for free. Right around Halloween. This is about a month later, more than, because it's technically December 1st. But, yeah, and it's like, ooh, perfect. I got Layers of Fear 1, I did that, so I'll do this one. And I will say, I won't say what it is, but I will say there is one game that I did purchase, just yesterday, in fact, on Steam. It was on sale, it's already a fair price, but it's like, you know what? I've seen it. It's a popular game, right? Well, at the moment I'm recording this, which I need this video in a week. But just the point I'm trying to get to is this popular game hopefully will remain popular by the time I decide to play it. But I wanted to play this one first. But yeah, so I don't need to say the key was provided by or anything like that, since, yeah, it was free, but it was a giveaway kind of free. Oh, and the whole keyboard thing is that I'm using, I mentioned this in previous videos, using a different keyboard than what I've done in years past. But I think this is a different keyboard than I used for the last recordings I did in Visual Clean Media. I think that was the NK65. This is the one-up keyboards build I did. So it's a 2-plate carbon fiber 60% keyboard. It's very nice. I really do like this, especially since I just went in and did some modification to it. Basically, I lubed the stabilizers, and oh, it's so much nicer. It was good before, but it's even better now. But I have a layer set up so that I have a button I can press to start and stop the recording. So, fortunately, that did work. I knew it should work. It was like just making sure. Really. Alright, so Layers of Fear 2, and just, gonna look at this. Yes, I turned off head bob, because I don't like, I don't give a head bob. It is not full screen, so that it is actually, borderless. And it responds perfectly to that. This makes no sense because TXA is an NVIDIA technology, so yeah, a little weird there. And, I might. But yeah, so that's what I'm going with. I turned off motion blur. I don't know what the performance is going to be like on this because I'm using the RX 580, so we'll just see. There's the audio. The other option here is like television output. No, not doing that. Yeah, and I'm just, looking at this stuff. And the only thing I really think to mention is that they actually have crouch on control. Thank you. Why don't more games do that? It's very weird. So, I looked up a walkthrough, and it looks like there's 5 parts. That's not enough videos, and it's also, that would be like an hour or more per part, so I'm going to still use the timer even though there are parts in the game. Just wanted to explain that. That's all, so let's just, let's get going. Oh, well, what's the point? There, sorry, in time. By the way, I think I may have seen playthrough of this. I'm just not sure. It would have been a while ago, and I just don't remember. Oh, no, now that I see it, though, I do kind of remember. Oh, well, ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna tweak some settings, I think. We'll see, but I can tell this is not as high a frame rate as I may want. Although, hang on, let me turn this up a little bit. Not much, but it should help some. And actually, let's see what I can tweak in here. Let's turn that to medium. That's most likely to elicit up an improvement. Also doesn't help, I don't know what all of them are. It's like SSS quality. Huh? Screen space shadows maybe? I don't know. Well, that's not weird. That just looks, you know, almost like a child's drawing on top of a painting. Okay. Can't walk through the curtain. Hi there!
You almost had it.
Unmooring, that's what it is. I had to try to figure out what that said.
You will play your part. You will stay awake. Sleep is a poor excuse.
It's a great Okay, me... yeah.
Your little toys await you upstairs. Time waits for no one. Actor, do not waste hours. Act.
I need to turn that sensitivity up even more. I mean, it feels okay, but it's like I just crossed my entire mouse pad. That's a little too high. I could probably get used to it. Yeah, that's better.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Okay. Character. Okay, I just want to point out this is not a telegram. I mean, just the whole build the character thing, they would all be in caps. Like, Morse code doesn't distinguish between upper and lower case. So that emphasis would be fake. Okay. I was just curious about that. I mean, I guess they could have added it in there, but then you're doubling the code count, so why would you really want to do that? Oop. I didn't realize it released when I got to the... Ah! I have no shadow! I also have no light. And I have not seen my hands either. Stuff will go here, eventually. Guessing that'll have a use at some point. What is that? I can't quite tell what kind of marine life that is. So will be interesting. Why is... Just seems a little odd using an arrow that way. So remember what I do of Layers of Fear. This is gonna try to be more psychological, but it's like Layers of Fear was... Outlast is the better one, I guess is the point I'd want to get to. Just as far as, like, Outlast is it's a living nightmare kind of thing. What Layers of Fear did not feel that way to me. That's interesting that they're actually fed separately. Like, I'm used to what we have, where it's, you pull a thing and then it disables the spigot down there for the shower head. It's also, that is very low water pressure. That's not fun. I feel tall. Much taller than I am. Normally, well, no. At 6'4", I guess I would be pretty tall here. I'm just... I don't even like those screen space reflections, so it seemed broken. Okay. I am exploring, is what I do. What I overdo. It's okay, I guess that does work.
One, in his time, plays the parts of many men. He observes the others, while the others watch him. He's expected to behave properly, wandering through worlds that aren't really there. He puts on masks and adjusts accordingly. Each mask is a character. Each character, a layer.
I'm an onion. Or a parfait.
Layers upon layers, calling out to him. He must build the character he was meant to portray, or lose himself completely. Submerged, tightly surrounded by lives he's never lived. And yet, he stands on a stage where every man must play a part. And his is a sad one.
Tell me about it. Goes transatlantic. You know, maybe it's just me, but I don't much like that these are chained. I was like, yes, thank you for closing them off. You know, you could just have them closed. I think people will figure it out. Well, they should. Yeah. Okay. I did feel that, a slight tightness from that. Mainly, it wasn't because of the sudden sound. It was more just I turn it and it's like there are those eyes just staring at me. The audio cue, I don't know if that's what I would attribute. Hopefully that got picked up. Because I definitely did feel a sudden... seemed like I entered and then got dark there. Might have been a weird... I don't like it when doors just shut behind. I'm gonna wait to touch that. Because that's a creepy doll. Alright.
Listen, once you get there, just do what you have to do. Get to the set and build this character for him. That's all that matters.
This has been damn. But is that really it? Alright. Come on, let me practice my semaphore. Yay, screen space stuff. And temporal accumulate. What is that one game? Same people as crap, now I don't remember that one either. It's also set on a boat. Can't remember it now. But it's like one of those very heavily branching narrative games. And am I looking forward to upgrading my GPU? Unfortunately, it'll probably be a while. Like a month or two before stock is finally good enough that I can get what I'd like to. Until Dawn. Yeah, that's the name of the first game. This is like a quasi-sequel? Anything to it where it's also set on a ship? Well, in part set on a ship? I think both games have now come to PC, but they were initially PlayStation.
All third-class passengers this way, please. Did you check the lower decks this time? I swear to God, if we find any stowaways again, you'll never set foot on a ship again.
Wheelchair, got it. I know that's a bad joke, but you know. Hey, then my feet won't be on it. I wouldn't want a handstand the entire time. No, I could not do that. Do not have the upper body strength for it. And I doubt I ever will. Oh, I want to quickly... I can pause. There isn't a save there. It is just the autosave. Hey, this is just like the thing in that room. The hell is it? I mean, it doesn't even seem to have eyes. It just has the, like, armor plates for its forehead. I just wanted to do that so I knew exactly what it was that I needed to read. Nothing in there. Sorry, I'm also trying to hold back a sneeze right now, and it's just a little annoying. I'm not going to check that door. I'm sure it's locked. And by that door, I meant the one behind me. The one I came in through. Trying to remember, what kind of bulb is it? There's a kind of bulb, and that actually might... Because they do tend to have a yellowish color to it. Where it's like... They... Yeah, they do draw a fair amount of power when they first start. But you never want to turn those things off, because they are incredibly efficient. They just don't start efficient. We have a tag for a label on a key, but it's completely blank. I'm trying to remember what it... And it's a kind that you would see in, you know, if this is a more industrial kind of room, you would see it used here. You would see it used in warehouses and such. But I mean, it's great to just have it going the entire time, because they don't use that much power when they are going. Once they've warmed up. Yep. Like, it's to the point that you don't even want to turn them off. Maybe not even like overnight. They will actually use less power to let them run overnight than to turn them off and turn them back on. Just can't remember what they are. What they're called. Ooh, a cane.
Never met the guy in person, but few people have. That's why you hear all these rumors about him being broken or disfigured. All that nonsense.
Okay, I can run. We would just follow the rat, but I have to explore. It's what I do. I'm just watching the dust particles. How that animation works. Why can't I take a hammer? Let me take the hammer. I'd take the hammer. Who knows when you're gonna run into a nail? So just remembered something I wanted to check on. Nope. Check on another. Okay. So, SOS means nothing, by the way. It has no actual meaning. Like, some people like, save our ship, save us. No. It's just because it's... It's just because of the ease of it being 3 dots, 3 dashes, 3 dots. That's it. And looking at that, you can see it's 3 dots and 3 dashes that are on the, like, ticker tape kind of thing. Which is... I don't see a printer for that. Also, that microphone is aimed the wrong direction. It's like it's aimed for somebody that's standing over here, not at the chair. And it's also, well, I mean, you'd have to have very tall from your waist up for that mic to be aimed properly. What? Hey, I was just gonna say hello. ghosts can be such jerks. Huh. I'm insane. I'm assuming I'm the actor, whose name shall not be given. And it's just, that ability to so disassociate your own personality is not necessarily the most healthy thing. I'm checking the plumbing. And maybe I'm a wetback. So that's the ship being made, but I'm trying to figure out the shape right here. I mean, it certainly looks like it only made... Oh, I see now. I was thinking in the wrong spot. No. That's the propeller there, so we're looking at the keel. Which it would not have much of one. You would have some on there, but not much. That's one thing I remember. Huh. This is different than what I just came from. But like aircraft carriers, because they don't have any large guns on them, can actually go very quickly because they don't need a keel. Come on. Because that's part of the responsibility in like a battleship. The keel keeps the ship from tipping over too far when it's firing the main gun. But you don't need that on an aircraft carrier that it doesn't support such large guns. So it's actually able to go like 40, 50 knots and such. I mean, it's like much faster than a battleship. I just remember that little factoid because a teacher once talked about how, yeah, you could actually water ski behind an aircraft carrier. They can get fast enough for that. Okay. You know what? It's annoying me now. I don't know what it is, so I don't want to do that. Yeah, do it anyway. Does seem better. I want to pick it up and put it back. It won't let me. And yes, I did hear them moaning over here. Wait a minute. Can I? Okay, I guess I did. I'm just trying to figure out with these portholes here. That's like, wait, weren't we like just standing off that way? Yay, inconsistent geometry. Because, like, I just went through that door and I came back in through that door. Gonna fall again? Go on, do it. Do it.
I think it's all an act.
That time it actually broke. Walk all over. Wait, how come I have a shadow now? I didn't earlier.
The world's a stage, but the play is badly cast. There's always a way. A light in the darkness. There's always a way.
And yes, I did notice that there was somebody standing next to the globe when I turned.
Do you remember? Before the world told you who you should be, do you remember who you were? Come. I will
Where?
make you remember.
This is getting spooky. Oh, lovely. I'm broken. Well, I did already kind of say that, didn't I?
I believe in you.
There are flowers there. Nope. Not getting them back. Really expecting that slide shut on me. Nope, okay. There was something that I saw 311 on earlier.
Wake up, Mr. Hardy. We've got to get out of this godforsaken prison before we rot.
You dropped something? Oh, there we go. You know, on the one hand, it is kind of annoying, but on the other hand, wouldn't that actually be useful in real life? It's like you can just be walking, open up doors, and they always close behind you.
Are we really going? Lily, I'm...
That's Captain Baines to you, Mr. Hardy. Remember the name, Quartermaster, or I'll have you walk the plank.
I think I kind of remember what happens if I pull that. And I know I need to. It also kind of reminds me of something. Kind of sick and... Oh, no, that is one. A sick and twisted experiment that is sadly true. No, I thought that the dummy was going to be electrocuted. The experiment I was reminded of was and it really is pretty twisted. Two people. One is in a room, like, you know, see at a table like that. The other one is back here, and if somebody that is supposed to be the researcher or scientist tells them to press the button, because it'll electrocute them, and it's like to test pain responses, so it ramps up. Press the button and it'll shock them, and it'll keep going up and up and up, and when it gets to the point where the person is like actually complaining that they feel like they can die, if the researcher still tells the person press the button anyway, they will do it. Because they will trust the authority figure. There we go. He lost his head. Oh, here.
These images, memories of you, they've been haunting me.
And yet you cling to him, because without me, you have nothing.
About 5 minutes before I'll stop this recording. Well, guess oh, no. What? There was an invisible wall here, that's why I went, what the heck? So I'm not entirely sure what just happened. Aside from, I mean, that definitely changed.
I'm back, Mahardy. Scouted out the whole area. Looks like there's a trail we can follow.
A trail?
Aye! Left by fellow pirates, no doubt. To lead us to a safe harbor.
6. Hey, Captain, your ship sucks. And by the way, you wouldn't do a mark. Well, not quite like an X. Because it's like, do you stand out this way where your feet are on either side of that line, or that one? You'd use like a T. Or a very small X to plant yourself on. But no, in some shows you can actually see the T's on the ground. And it's like 1 foot on this side of the line, 1 foot on that side of the line. And both behind the top of the T.
There she is, Mr. Hardy. The fastest vessel ever built. Ready to set sail for the land of the flame.
I don't see any sails.
Shh. We must make our way aboard. Quietly.
Hang on just. Esse quam videri. Look up what that means. And it would be we, where big W sound for the V, because Latin doesn't have the V sound in it. And videri may just be a conjugation of weedy, so I saw, so that'd be something to do with seeing, which would make sense, it is a telescope. Huh. To be rather than to seem. Well, let's see. Huh. That dummy is posed for holding a gun. Gonna shoot me? Oh, wait. It's fine. Door that I can't get to. I think I will stop here, because I only got about a minute left. I know I talked before starting the timer. So, yeah. So that'll be it for now. For part 1. See you for part 2 then. Goodbye.